Hi, this is Matt Bruce, a volunteer with the Community Weatherization Coalition. In another video, I showed you how to install a more efficient bathroom faucet aerator. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a more efficient shower head, which will also help you save water, energy, and money on future utility bills. So we're here in a bathroom. We're going to take a look at the shower head behind me and see if it needs to be replaced with a more efficient model. So first of all, we need to talk about what is an efficient shower head and what is not. So the standard shower head is about 2.5 gallons per minute, as opposed to a low flow shower head, which is 2 gallons per minute or less. So in the old days, some of the shower heads might have felt a little bit inadequate or misty if they were lower flow. Nowadays, they are much improved, the pressure is great, and they work really just as well as any inefficient old shower head would. So the first thing we need to do is take a look at this shower head, see does it need to be replaced or is it good as it is. So I'm going to take a look. Sometimes the label is going to be on the face of the shower head, sometimes it's going to be somewhere on the back. In this case it is on the back of the shower head. We're going to take a look at that, see what it reads. This one reads 2 gallons per minute. So this one does qualify as a low flow shower head, but we can actually improve that just a little bit more and save another 1/2 gallon per minute every minute that this shower runs, and that can add up to a lot of water over time. So what we'll do is we'll install a 1.5 gallon per minute shower head, something like this, on that shower behind us, and we'll save even more water than we are now. So the materials we're going to need for this job include a new shower head, some plumber's tape, an assortment of rubber washers, and some pliers. Ours are covered with electrical tape to prevent scratches, but you can use a rag instead. First thing to mention is before you take off this shower head, you want to make sure you've stopped up the drain, either plug the stopper or put a rag over top of it, just to make sure any little bits and pieces that might fall down there don't go down the drain and get lost. Another thing to note is make sure that if you go to unscrew this and it feels like it's not solid, like it's loose in the wall, go ahead and stop, and that's a job that's going to require a professional. You definitely don't want to go to unscrew this and have the whole pipe come out of the wall on you, so make sure it feels solid. Now I've got my pliers nearby in case I need them. I'm going to try it with my hands. Just go slow with it. This one's coming off, no problem. So now that we have the shower head down, what we want to do is try and find the original rubber washer that came with this one. So sometimes it's going to be stuck up inside of where it connects to the wall. Other times it's going to be inside of where it screws onto that little pipe. And this one happens to be in here. I'm going to pull that out, take a look at it, figure out how thick it is. And what we want to do is we want to get a new rubber washer that's of similar thickness. And I have one pulled out. So what I'm going to do next is take our new shower head. I'm going to put the rubber washer in it, the new one. I'm going to stuff that inside. And we're going to take our plumber's tape. We're going to want to apply this clockwise. That way when we go to screw on the new shower head and we're screwing that on clockwise, it's not going to unravel this plumber's tape. It only takes maybe 4 or 5 turns. Just make sure all the threads are covered, then you can just break it off with your hands. Next, we're going to take our new shower head. We're going to screw it on. As we screw this on, just remember you never want to use pliers on the new shower head. You only ever want to tighten it with your hand strength. If you over torque it, that would cause potential damage to the plumbing and the wall, that kind of thing. We definitely want to avoid that, so never use pliers on this part. Okay, good and snug. Then we're going to test it out. So we want to make sure we look at the connection point, especially make sure that's not leaking at all. In this case, I'm not seeing anything coming out. Just make sure you run the water for maybe 30 seconds or so, just to make sure no water starts to bead out of that connection. Well, that's really all there is to it when installing a standard low-flow shower head. However, if you're installing one of these handle-type shower heads, the only real difference is you want to be sure to tighten down both of the hose connections before you go to mount the shower head on the wall. Now, with either shower head type, if you notice water's leaking from where it screws onto the wall, you can try a couple things. First, you can add either a different thickness of rubber washer or a second one. Otherwise, you can try adding a little bit more plumber's tape. Whenever you replace an old, inefficient shower head with a new, more efficient version, you have the potential to save thousands of gallons of water per year, and that can go a long way towards saving our precious water resources. Beyond that, whenever you save hot water, you also can save a tremendous amount of energy too. If this video helped you and you'd like to learn more, please subscribe to our channel. If you want to learn more about what Community Weatherization Coalition does, visit communityweatherization.org. Thanks for watching.